Welcome to another edition of Next Level with Skip. Hi, I'm your host, Skip J. Williams. If you notice, every week we're always striving to that next level in life. You heard me. We're always striving to the next level. And this week we're going to aim even higher. And I mean, really push ourselves beyond all levels that's imaginable. Why? Because that's what it's going to take to elevate yourself to that next level in life. This week alone, I want to talk about one particular word that have stopped so many people from succeeding. I'm talking about this one word that would stop you in your tracks. I'm talking about this one word that would say, you know what, if I hear this one word one more time, I'm just going to go through life and say, I give up. No. This week alone, we're going beyond that one word. That one word that stops so many people from succeeding. It's called deny. You heard me, deny. The word deny have stopped so many people from aiming higher towards their goals to the point that they just give up. That word deny will stop you in your tracks if you allow it to. Why? Because people will always try to deny you from achieving your goals and dreams. People will always deny you from doing something that you always wanted to do. People will always deny you by telling you you'll never succeed. People will always try to deny you by telling you, you know what, your dreams are too big. People will always deny you from doing something that you say, you know what, I can do that. But people will deny you just to see your reaction. People will deny you to try to make you fail. People will deny you to say, you know what, now what you gonna do? Because that one word, deny, have stopped so many people to the point that they just give up. As a champion, you got to go beyond that one word. Why? Because as a champion, you don't know or understand the word deny. You heard me? You don't even think about it. You don't even fathom about that word deny. Why? Because deny does not exist in the mind of a champion. Ooh, whoa, I don't think you heard me. The word deny does not exist in the mind of a champion. Why? Because a champion go beyond the word deny. A champion refuse to be denied. A champion go say, you know what, you would try to deny me, but I'm going beyond that. Why? Because a champion will always tell you, you can always try to deny me, but I'm going to succeed. A champion will always go through life saying, I know I can do bigger and better things in the life. Why? Because that's a champion mindset. And as a champion, you can't go through life saying, I am a champion, but you're only doing small things. Oh my goodness. You can't go through life telling yourself, I am a champion, and you're only doing average or getting average results. Oh my goodness. You can't go through life telling yourself, I am a champion, and all of a sudden you say, I quit. No, that's not a mindset of a champion. Champions don't go through life quitting. Champions go through life pushing themselves beyond the word deny. Why? Because champions refuse to be denied. As a champion, you must push yourself to go to that next level. You must push yourself beyond the word deny, because people will always try to deny you. Why? Because they want to see you fail. That's what they call naysayers. Naysayers will always tell you you can't do something. You can't succeed. Your dreams are too big. See, those are naysayers. Naysayers will tell you that's impossible. Naysayers will tell you don't go for it. Naysayers will tell you, I told you you'll fail. You see, to the point that we start doubting ourselves. When it comes to success, you got to think bigger than failure. You heard me. You got to think bigger than failure. Why? Because everybody else is trying to make you fail, but it's up to you to make yourself succeed. In other words, you got to dig deep down inside of yourself and say, I will not quit. You got to go deep down inside of yourself and tell yourself, I will not be denied. You got to go deep down inside of yourself and say, I am determined to succeed. Why? Because that's the mindset of a champion. That's the heart of a champion. Most of all, that's the determination of a champion, because a champion refused to quit. A champion refused to give up. A champion always pushes themselves to that next level. Why? Because they know there's always the next level, and they're pushing themselves toward it every single day. As a champion, you must do the same thing. You heard me. As a champion, you must do the same thing. Why? Because you can't go through life calling yourself a champion, but you only give an average result. You can't go through life calling yourself a champion, you're only doing this much. You can't go through life calling yourself a champion and you're just sitting on the couch doing nothing but eating potatoes with a remote control in your hand. That's not a champion. A champion stands up on a daily basis. A champion pushes themselves beyond the word denial. A champion pushes themselves to elevate to new levels every day. A champion is always saying, you know what, I will not quit. A champion will tell themselves, I will do whatever it takes to succeed. Why? Because that's the mindset of a champion. That's the heart set of a champion. And you know how a champion always thinks? A champion is a gladiator. A champion is a warrior. Why? Because that's the mindset they have on a daily basis. They will tell themselves, I will not quit. A champion tell himself, I will not be denied. A champion tell himself, I will succeed. A champion tell himself, I will do whatever it takes to succeed. A champion will tell himself, you will not outwork me. Why? Because that's the mindset of a champion. That's the heart of a champion. That's the determination of a champion. And you are a champion. So this week alone, if somebody tell you can't succeed, tell yourself, I will succeed. This week alone, I want you to push yourself beyond that word denied. Why? Because people will always try to deny deny you, but you got to refuse to say, you know what? You will not deny me. As when somebody tries to deny you, tell yourself, I will not be denied. When somebody tell you your dreams are too big, tell yourself, I will accomplish my dreams. When somebody tell you, you know what? Your goals, you'll never achieve them, tell yourself, I will accomplish my goal. Why? Because as a champion, you got to go beyond that word deny. People will always try to deny you, but it's up to you to go beyond that word deny. You always have a decision. Will you give up or will you keep going? Because when somebody tell you you cannot do something, that's all they're doing is challenging you. They're telling you that you can't do something because they want to see what your reactions are going to be. People will always tell you can't do something because they want to see you fail. You're a champion. There's no such thing as failure. You understand me? Do you hear what I just said? As a champion, there is no such word as failure. Why? Because when you make a mistake, that's all it is. You made a mistake, but you get back up. When you become a champion, you tell yourself, I made a mistake, but I will do whatever it takes to overcome that mistake. Why? Because I am determined to succeed. See, that's the mindset of a champion. As a champion, you got to go beyond that word, I will never, ever be defeated. Because that's the mindset of a champion. People will deny you, but you got to keep going. People will tell you your dreams are too big, but you got to keep going. Why? Because you cannot go through life telling yourself, I'm a champion, but you're doing small things. As a champion, you got to do big things. As a champion, you got to go all out. As a champion, you got to say, you know what? I will not fail today. Why? Because I will not quit. As a champion, you got to push yourself beyond all levels in life. As a champion, you got to think bigger. As a champion, you have to do what it takes to succeed. As a champion, that's what it's going to take for you to succeed. You see, when you want to win in life, you got to go beyond that word deny. You got to go beyond the word failure. You got to go beyond the word no, because people will always try to say, no, you can't do something, but you got to tell yourself, yes, I will. That's how determined you have to be. Start turning the word deny into determination. You heard me. Start turning the word deny into determination. Meaning, when somebody tell you you can't do something, become so determined to do it. Somebody tell you you can't live your dreams, do it. Somebody tell you your dreams are too big, do it. If somebody tell you you'll never succeed or you'll fail, do it. Why? Because that determination become your motivation. If somebody tell you you can't succeed, tell yourself, I can succeed. If somebody tell you you won't succeed, tell yourself, I will succeed. You see why? That's what it's going to take. You must succeed this week. You must do whatever it takes on a daily basis. Because if you're always going to go through life doubting yourself, you're denying yourself. Think about that. If you doubt yourself, you start denying your own self. That's something that you face on a daily basis. Don't deny yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Push yourself this week. And I truly mean push yourself beyond all doubts. Push yourself beyond all denial. Because don't go through life saying, I can't do that. Start telling yourself, I can and I will. Start doing whatever it takes to succeed. Because that's what it's going to take. It's going to take your determination. It's going to take your vision. It's going to take your actions. It's going to take your results. It's going to take everything inside of you to say, you know what? I gave my best this week. And every day when you wake up, strive to give your best every single day. Why? Because when you strive to give your best every single day, by the time you get to the end of the week, you say, wow, I had a great week. That's what it's all about. Push yourself beyond all levels this week. And every day, give your best. When you give your best every single day, you will win. When you give your best every single day, the sky is the limit. When you give your best every single day, you become unstoppable. But most of all, when you give your best every day, you become the best. That's something you need to strive toward every day. Start waking up every day and tell yourself, I will give my best effort today. Because when you give your best effort, you will stand out as a champion that you are. Until next week, this is Skip J. Williams saying, have an outstanding week.